gamers, Agent SN, and welcome to a video about that Nintendo Direct. So yeah, a Nintendo Direct recently happened a few days ago, and there actually were a lot of great announcements. It was actually a very good Direct. I loved that Direct. It had so many good stuff. So today I want to go over some of the highlights and tell you what I personally thought of them. Well, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! So the Direct kicked off with something that I actually wasn't really expecting, but I got really hyped immediately, and that is Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hosts. Now, I love Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Fire Emblem 3 Houses is actually probably in my top 10 RPGs of all time. Yeah, Fire Emblem 3 Houses is also my favorite strategy RPG in existence, and it's also one of my favorite games on the Switch. Now I'm assuming that this game is basically going to be like Age of Calamity, but for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We'll get to see more of the lore and story of Fodlan, and that's going to be really interesting. I enjoyed Hyrule Warriors and Age of Calamity, so I'm excited to see what they do with this, even though I never played the original Fire Emblem Warriors from 2017. But I played 3 Houses about a year ago. I loved it. So I'm very excited to see what they do next with the world of Fodlan. So yeah, Fire Emblem Warrior 3 Hosts, it's coming on June 24th. I will be most likely getting it day 1. It looks so much fun, and it might be one of my favorite RPGs of the year. Alright, so next up we have the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. So yeah, this is a remake of Advance Wars 1 and 2 on the Game Boy Advance, and it's coming April 8th. Now, it was supposed to come in December of 2021, but then it got delayed, so they needed more time with it, and now it's just ready for April 8th. Now, this game actually looks really, really fun, and now, I'm not sure if I'll get it or not yet, but it looks interesting. So yeah, we got to see more of the gameplay, including how it plays and the online functionalities. It also looks interesting, and I might get it at some point. Although if I do get it, it probably won't be day 1, but I am excited to see what they do with this, whether I end up getting it soon enough or not. Well, cool. Let's get on to the next thing. Alright, so next up we have Mario Strikers Battle League. Yes, we're getting a new Mario Soccer game. And this is the 3rd Mario Strikers game. Now, I've actually never played a Mario Strikers game before. I've always wanted to play them, though. I've always wanted to play Strikers Charge and Super Mario Strikers. Both of those 2 games look like a lot of fun from what I've seen. I've always wanted to play them, but never did. But here we got Mario Strikers Battle League coming June 10th. Yes, just 2 weeks before Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hosts. But anyway, this game looks like a lot of fun. I'm very excited to see what they will do with this new game. It might end up being one of the best Mario sports games on the Switch yet. I mean, Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Golf Super Rush, and Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, they were fun games, but this looks to be even better than those 3. This may be one of the best Mario sports games yet, and I've heard that the Strikers games are some of the best Mario sports games. So I'm very excited for Mario Strikers Battle League on June 10th. And this overall was one of the best parts of the Direct for me personally. This and the Fire Emblem Warriors game already look to be 2 perfectly good announcements for this Direct. I can't wait for them both, but let's get into more right now. Alright, so another thing we got to see was the new trailer for Splatoon 3. This time they showed off the Salmon Run, and there's going to be a new Salmon Run coming to this game. Now, Splatoon 2 had a very fun Salmon Run, but this one looks to be even better. And I expect to put a lot of hours into this Salmon Run, and I already put 90 hours as a whole into Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1. So yeah, Splatoon 3 looks even better the more we see it. Now, we don't have a release date yet, but but as a window of summer for 2022, it's probably going to be July, since Fire Emblem Warriors and Mario Strikers are in June. But anyway, the Sim and Run looks so much fun, and it looks really interesting with how they showed the Seminoids. And so yeah, and I am very excited for Splatoon 3, like I've always been, ever since it was announced in February of 2021 last year. So yeah, summer 2022 looks to be even better now. Alright, so next up we have Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition. Now, I've never played Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross, but they've been on my backlog for a very long time. I've always wanted to play the Chrono games. I've heard Chrono Trigger is one of the best RPGs of all time, and for what I've seen of Eric Landon RPG talking about Chrono Cross, since it's his favorite RPG ever, this game looks really good, and I definitely want to play it. And the rumored remaster that leaked months ago, it's finally true. And Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition, it's coming April 7th for Nintendo Switch, PS4, I think Xbox One, and PC. And they're even including a text-based game that only came out in Japan originally on a Satellaview, I think, yeah, called Radical Dreamers. This is coming April 7th, so yeah, I'm very excited for this. So another thing they showed off was Triangle Strategy. Now this is a game that got announced at the February Direct last year, and it was shown again in September with the March 4th release date. Now this game looks really interesting, and I am excited for it. I've been reaching out to strategy RPGs more recently, and they've been growing on me more now that I've played Disgaea 6 and Fire Emblem 3 Houses. But yeah, Triangle Strategy is actually coming very soon on March 4th. And it looks pretty good with its cool HD 2D aesthetic that was previously used for Octopath Traveler. And it will be used for a remake of Live Alive that also got announced during this Direct. Anyway though, this game actually looks really interesting. And yeah. And the way they're teasing the story, it actually looks to be pretty good. I'm honestly really looking forward to this game, although I probably won't get it day one, because Horizon Forbidden West is coming next week, and then Kirby on March 25th. Yeah, there's a lot of games coming out. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. And there's even a demo available now, a new one. I haven't tried it yet, though. But I did try the demo that came out last year, and it was pretty good. Alright, another thing from that Direct I liked was Portal Companion Collection. Yeah, that's right. Portal is both 1 and 2 are coming in a collection for the Switch, and maybe they're on other consoles too, I'm not sure. But yeah, the Portal games are coming to the Switch, and overall, I'm happy for those who want to play this on the Switch. Now, I love the Portal games. Both Portal 1 and 2 are masterpieces I highly recommend, and they're actually my 2 favorite puzzle games of all time. And now I already have them on Steam, so I'm not going to get them on the Switch. But yeah, these are both very fun games, and I highly recommend you check them out when they come to Switch. So another big thing they showed off was DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, that's right. Now, we were expecting Mario Kart 9, and while at this point we probably won't get it until the Switch 2, or whatever the next Nintendo console is going to be called, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe new DLC, this looks really, really good, and they're even planning on expanding the DLC with new stuff until the end of 2023, and that's honestly exciting. I will most likely buy this DLC. Now, it's going to be coming for $25, and it's actually going to be remastered courses from the previous Mario Kart games. They're coming in 6 different waves. What we've seen so far already looks fun. Hopefully they have... And Nintendo, please add Waluigi Pinball! But yeah, seriously. I'm very excited for this, and the first wave is coming March 18th. Now, the DLC is going to be $25, and you can buy it either separately, or you can get it with Nintendo Switch Online, just like with the Happy Home Paradise DLC for Animal Crossing New Horizons. But by excited for this DLC, I will most likely get it on March 18th, 2022. Alright, now they also announced a new big update for Metroids Red, and this time it adds 2 different difficulties. First, there's Dread Mode, which makes it to where if you get hit once, you die. But there's also the opposite of that. Well, I wouldn't say opposite, but they added an easy mode too called Rookie Mode. And honestly, this is exciting because I love Metroids Red, but it was really hard. So yeah, I'm excited to see how Rookie Mode is, and Dread Mode looks cool even though it's way too hard for me to do Dread Mode. Because the game was really hard. And they're adding Boss Rush in April. Now this next announcement was overall one of the biggest parts of the Direct. Earthbound, yes, I said it, Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings for the Famicom is coming to the Switch with Nintendo Switch Online. Yes, it's finally coming. I've always wanted to play the Earthbound games, and while we still don't have Mother 3, it's nice to see that we have both Mother 1 and 2 on the Switch coming to the Switch. Well, actually, it's available now on Nintendo Switch Online. You can get the both on Nintendo Switch Online now, and this is very exciting because I've never played either games. Well, so yeah, it's really nice to see both of these on here since they look really cool. So yeah, they're both coming to Switch Online. Well, actually no, they're already on Switch Online, and you can play them now. We've been demanding for these games to come to Switch Online for years, and they're finally here. But please, Nintendo, add Super Mario RPG! Anyway though, all that aside, Earthbound on NES and SNES is really cool, and I will definitely check it out at some point, and it's available right now. Even though we still don't have Mother 3 yet. Another cool thing from there, another cool thing that we saw too was Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Yes, we got a new trailer for this, and the more we see it, the better it looks, and man, this game just looks so exciting. I've always wanted to read Kirby, it's here. I was already incredibly hyped when this game got announced in September, and we got a new trailer last month with the March 25th release date, and now here we are. We even got to see Kirby at a car. Yes, Kirby is here, and Kirby's new abilities look so cool. This game looks absolutely amazing. It has a big Kirby fan. I'm so looking forward to this, and I will be hopefully getting it day 1 for sure. Kirby's abilities looks cool, the world looks interesting, and I love the style of post-apocalyptic dreamland. So yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is gonna be probably one of the biggest games of the year for me. This game has so much potential to end up being one of my favorite games of 2022. I can see it happening, and this trailer really shows it with Kirby's new abilities. So yeah, but now let's get on to the next thing. Alright, so next we have a look at a spiritual successor to Wii Sports called Nintendo Switch Sports. Now this game looks cool, it looks really fun, and the $40 price tag is good. However, I'm kind of concerned for this game with the way they're kind of setting it up, I guess. And my concern for this is that it feels kind of rushed with them just adding new content later. But this game does look cool though. But I don't think I'll get it day 1. Because it's not really a high priority for me, so I'm probably gonna skip it for now. But I find it cool how you can play as Mii's in this as well. So yeah. But let's get on to our next thing. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is actually the biggest thing for me from that Direct. Alright, this is the moment I was desperately waiting for. We get a new Xenoblade Chronicles game. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I flipped so dang hard when I saw this. The Xenoblade series means a lot to me. It has a special place in my heart, and Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. And this game looks to take everything that made Xenoblade 1 and 2 great, and bring it even more futuristic with it. And this game apparently is going to feature basically older versions kind of characters from both of those games. But yeah, although it probably won't be too connected from Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2. It probably won't be connected to them. But what you saw here looks really interesting. It looks like a mix of both Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, and it's set long after both games. But the characters we see here in the gameplay, it already looks so much fun. And the story looks really, really great too. I am so dang pumped for this game. This is actually my second most anticipated 2022 game. The only thing I'm more excited for is Breath of the Wild 2. But seriously, this game looks perfect. This has potential to be one of my games of the year. And the protagonist Noah and the dual antagonist Mio already look so cool. And yes, when it's gonna look like a mix of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, I am so pumped for this game when it comes on it's coming sometime in September of 2022. And I will be 100% getting it because, I mean, it's Xenoblade, come on, why wouldn't I get it? And September 2022 is gonna be a perfect day. I mean, month. So yeah, this was actually a great Direct. Overall, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It was very good. There were so many good announcements, both from first party and third party. And what they showed here was really cool. So yeah. And I'm so excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because it's Xenoblade. Why wouldn't I get it? Anyway though, that's it for this video. See you guys next time. Agent S out.